We've been tracking Future Group's moves as far as their consolidation is concerned and looking at more acquisitions as well. We'll continue to do that. Meanwhile, we are turning our attention to SBI Life, clocking a steady FY16. Net profit has grown 5%, and this for the financial year. To discuss the performance across the year and the road ahead as well, we're being joined by Arijit Basu. He's Managing Director and CEO at SBI Life. Great to have you with us, Arijit. If I can ask you about the segmental breakup that you have when you talk about the growth in ULIPs and non-ULIPs. How's it looking?
Yes, ULIP, we have done about 62%, and from the traditional policies, we've got around 38%. Internally, we had a target of around 55% for ULIPs and 45% for traditional, but in the end, it was a little higher. Having said that, I think traditional policies, because the growth was so high, even the traditional policies, they sold quite well. We also are happy that, the growth that we've had is not just in terms of premium, but also in the number of policies sold. So while premium would have grown at around 29%, the total number of policies sold by the company has also increased by 11 or 12%. So there is only some element of increase in ticket size, which is not very, very high for our company. But also the fact that we have reached out to more people and sold as many as, I think, 12,80,000 regular policies this year. And this is apart from the 62 lakh policies that we sold, which are covered under the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, which was again something which we are really happy to have done.
Sure. Arijit, you were talking about the premiums, and you did give us a segmental breakup of ULIPs and non-ULIPs, but tell us about the breakup when you talk about single premium and regular premium products.
Yeah, single premium we restricted to 15%. So of the total new business, individual new business of 7,100 crores, or rather total new business of 7,100 crores, single premium was restricted to 15% only. And the remaining 85% came from regular premium.
But Arijit, as far as the life insurance industry is concerned, are we looking at a recovery here? How is FY17 looking for the industry?
Regarding FY15-16 for the industry as a whole, I would present a slightly differentiated picture, in the sense that we have seen overall growth because group policies by some of the big companies, including the largest company, has been sold to a very large extent. We are again very happy that we are over the years been restricting our group fund management policies, which we do not want to sell in large numbers. But if you look at individual, then the story is a little different. Even in 15-16, the individual new business premium and the policies sold have not been that high, neither for the largest player or for the industry as a whole. It would be somewhere between 10 to 12%. So in that context, our growth of around 30-35% would really stand out. And how I see 16-17 is, I would certainly look at it as the beginning of a good start, in the sense that two things are happening. One is, yes, ULIPs are now playing a major part, or at least a substantial part of the business of most companies, but traditional is holding on. And if this continues in the same way in 16-17, I would expect the growth in the industry to be at 15-20%. Internally at SBI Life, because of the huge potential that we have, which we have not perhaps been able to tap fully in the years gone by, we again are targeting a growth of around 35% overall in 16-17 as well.
All right, Arijit, there were talks of an IPO as well for SBI Life. Any development on that front? Also, your JV partnership with BNP Paribas, Cardiff, looking to hike stake beyond the current 26%. Is that correct?
Yeah, IPO actually, and the talk was not so much from our side, but in the media. But about the hike in stake, there has been a proposal from Cardiff, which is being actively considered. It also got merged with certain IRDA, as you know, notified some Indian ownership and control guidelines. So the entire discussion on Cardiff hiking its stake by 10% and SBI giving up 10%. That is at a very advanced stage, and something could be happening very soon, I would say in the first half of this financial year. About an IPO, this is something which obviously has been discussed by both the sides.
Arijit, we'll have to interrupt you there, I'm afraid. We are looking at the numbers for Eicher Motors, fourth quarter. Their profit after tax has come in at 335 crore rupees.